I'm just feeling so lost with this story. I need to just be in a more positive headspace. I don't know why I'm so negative. I don't know why I'm like reading this and being like, it sucks, you know? Hey guys, so it's Wednesday, October 4th. On Saturday, I got back from a trip to England, and today is like the first real day that I'm available to like get back to work, get to writing. I'm doing Sarah Sutton's live stream that she has, and she set up like a 30-minute sprint, and I decided to just kind of like read through my work in progress and see where I'm at. So I've been reading through my chapter 1, and guys, I'm just feeling so lost with this story. It's so frustrating. I read through the first chapter and I just hate it, which is not good because I spent a lot of time editing it and I loved it, and now I hate it. And I can't tell if it's just like the mood I'm in, that I'm just in a really negative headspace right now. I feel really tired. I'm really struggling with this jet lag from England. It's really throwing my sleep schedule off. I'm also really struggling with the food quality difference, like England to the US. Like the US, it's horrible. And I'm feeling very out of it compared to like what we were eating in England. And it's like bothering me. And long story short, I just feel off, completely off. I feel like it's affecting me reading my writing, and I just hate it. And I want to delete it all, is how I feel. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to get a lot of work done. I really am. I want to complete this book, but this is where my struggle is. So I'm just gonna share, and hopefully I'm in a better headspace later, and I'll have some sort of like winning answer to this problem I'm seeing. I added a lot of backstory. I added a lot of history to my chapter 1, and I thought that was excellent. But now that I'm reading it through, I feel like something I've been trying to keep in mind is how like I'm a brand new author, and so my story needs to capture readers' attention very quickly. It's easy to like stop reading a book just because you're like not sure where it's going, or like you're not sure about the vibe. I want my interesting thing to happen very early on. And in the first draft of this, it was happening very quickly what we were doing, but now I've added a lot of backstory to it. So the first paragraph seems good, the first page, but then the second and third page, we're basically walking to the location that we're trying to get to, and my character is like making observations about how the location has changed over the years, and adding in a lot of like family history and like all this backstory that's good, but it's not until page 4 or 5 when we start actually doing the action. And I just don't know if that's good anymore. I don't know if I like that. It's making me feel like all the work that I did on this chapter for like weeks beforehand is just like garbage. Yeah, so that's very frustrating to me because I want it to grab readers' attention, and I also just feel like maybe I made this story too difficult. And the reason I switched to this story was because it was a simple fantasy romance. It wasn't like an epic fantasy, which is what my first book I was writing was, which, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get back to that book. It just has so much in it that I love. But this one, it was supposed to be so simple and just like a basic, almost like fairy tale retelling, but you know, with a twist. And I don't know what the hell I did to this story, but now I feel like it's so complicated and I'm getting confused, which is not what I want. So I'm not sure how to solve this, and I don't know. While I was on vacation, I did bring my laptop and I did write some, but I was drafting a new story in a new genre, which is totally different, which is why I brought it. I thought it would be a fun project to do like on trains and stuff, because we'd be traveling a lot and you just have a lot of like downtime between like the airplane and different trains. And I outlined part of a contemporary romance, which is so fun, and wrote the first like couple paragraphs or the first page of the male POV for him, and it's been like a fun project. I have this whole thing I'll have to talk about it in another video, but I just was like, I want to keep writing even when I'm on vacation, but I don't want to do something as complicated as editing a huge draft, if that makes sense. But now it's time to get back to work, to my fantasy romance project. You guys, this is stressful. I just want to finish writing a book and start publishing books, but I want them to be good. I'm having such a dilemma with all this. I need to just put in the hours and get it there and get it as good as it's gonna get. So I feel like I'm making this too complicated is really the problem. I have about 10 minutes left on this live stream for this sprint. I think I'm gonna like read a little bit more and kind of see what I can do to just continue the story. Maybe I'll just leave everything as it is and just go to chapters that are like not done all the way and try to just get this story done, because that's my biggest problem. I can add all these different things later or edit them out, whatever, make it more streamlined and simple, but if I don't have all the like major parts completely done, then it's just not gonna be done. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna go back to reading. I need to just be in a more positive headspace. I don't know why I'm so negative. I don't know why I'm like reading this and being like, it sucks, you know? I've read some pretty terrible books and I've still enjoyed them, so like grammatically and just like it could be better. Like you're reading it and you're like, they could have written this way more intriguing than they did, but like I still enjoyed the story. Or they have like thousands of reviews that are great and I'm just over here hating on my books and not publishing them. I think I just need to move on and not worry about it so much, because you can only go up. And I can only do the best that I can do and get the most feedback that I can get. And then I just need to like move on. You guys, too much. Thank you for watching these videos, and if you guys who like offer advice, thanks so much, because I feel like videoing stuff helps me keep moving forward because it's like an accountability thing, and I just really want to publish a book. That's where I want to go. Anyways, alright, I'll come back and update you guys when I have hopefully done more and am in a better spot or have some sort of breakthrough on how to fix this. But I'll talk to you later.